Does it feel to you like with a new president in office, and I'm reading context clues about them taking that statement down from their website and everything else, that maybe that part of the argument has shifted to, well, if we make these people ineligible that want to play in women's sports, that's now the route to not get sued and not face legal problems given the new administration. Has the tide turned at all, I guess is what I'm asking with this.
That's probably the route most schools would want to take at this point. And I think the main reason why is because President Trump has made an example out of SJSU and UPenn, for that matter, about the Leah Thomas situation a few years ago. His administration has launched investigations into both schools. We've already seen some funding has been cut to UPenn. And now I have a statement from President Trump's White House from earlier today addressing my report about this issue. It says, President Trump is committed to ending the dangerous and unfair participation of men in women's sports and restoring common sense. President Trump will continue to speak out and take immediate action against schools that are jeopardizing the safety of female athletes. And his administration has really reinforced that. You know, they're in a lawsuit against Maine over their policies that allow trans athletes to compete in sports. And back in April, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt brought up the possibility of officials who continue to allow trans athletes to compete in women's sports facing prosecution. I've spoken to Riley Gaines, who supports this idea. A couple other folks I've talked to support this idea on as far as women's rights activists. And now President Trump is doing everything he can to make an example out of the schools like SJSU and UPenn so far that have allowed this to happen.